naval action time again, and I thought I'd have a little look at the Cerberus, which in turn will cause everybody to say you pronounce it differently than that. Who knows? That's the pronunciation I get from a dictionary. Cerberus was commissioned 1796-ish, I think, and was part of Her Majesty's fleet. It fought in the Napoleonic Wars. Unlike its predecessor, the Snow, which actually only lasted in real life for about 10 minutes, 6 months to be a little bit more accurate. The Cerberus, or Cerb as I will refer to it going forward, had quite an illustrious career and was involved in capturing lots and lots of ships. Saw a lot of action against French privateers, the dirty scoundrels. In fact, this is a good video because we're up against, there's two Cerberuses here. There's mine and his. Cerberi, actually, I believe, is the correct collective name. Now, so the first thing you'll notice after leaving your Snow is, well, it's much slower to move. It's a lot more tanky. It's much slower to move. It's the first of the 3-mast ships. Looks beautiful, eh? And as such, it's your sort of introduction to some of the more sluggish sailing, you might call it, once you get out of your yachts and your cutters and your Snows. 195 crew, and I have to say I tried undermanning her, and the reload times were just not acceptable at all. Now others might be able to deal with that, but I struggled a great deal. I have caught on fire a lot more. There are a few people who joke that she's made out of tinder rather than timber. She doesn't have any bow chasers, so no guns on the front, which doesn't make her the best ship for chasing down traders. The best fortune I've had has been against traders' Snows. She can carry 9-pound longs, which I found to be about the best for PvP, but debatably not the best for against AI. I'm still thinking with AI you get yourself some carronades and you finish it quickly, you sail up close and give them a blutering, and I think that's particularly true for when you're up against two ships. Two ships is very annoying. Two ships is very annoying. They obviously between them bring more guns than you. So I'm a bit of a fan of longs for PvP, which is what we're doing most. I'm using longs here. Now this isn't the best angle to get shots on because they're not all going to hit, so we'll wait for her to give me her broadside. You might hear me clicking in the background. I've never been used to just pushing the left click once to fire all my cannons. Makes no difference, it's just like pushing an elevator 10 times to make it come quicker. She has 195 crew. I tried under crewing her with a Snow crew and it just didn't work for me. The reload times were horrendous. The turning, which is sluggish at best. Now the way this AI is playing, we're not going to see a great deal of that, I don't think. She's far less forgiving into the wind than the Snow is. So you really do, this is probably the first ship where you have to be able to do a bit of manual sailing. She will just pretty much stop if you get yourself caught in chains. She's got guns on the bum side, so I've got a couple of carronades. She can do, I'm doing this from memory now, 18-pound carronades, I think. Pretty sure it's 18. And they're pretty handy on the back for giving someone a bit of a tickle if they get too close. because you've got the larger crew, if you are after trader snows, and like I say, I think trader snows are about the only ones worth going after, because of your lack of speed, capping a trader snow is easy as, because you just outmaneuver them so much with the crew. You can pretty much just sail up alongside, push up tight against them, and wedge them into the wind, and you'll be right. In the missions, most of the missions I'm finding not too bad. I do find if I get a Mercury and a Snow, that can get a bit hairy. I'm hoping to put them into reload shock here if I can stay with them. So now aim a little bit lower, try and get right into the waterline. Alright, we didn't get reload shock. And really we're just trading blows here. You cheeky monkey's cutting right into me. Oi! Bugger off. So we've given ourselves a fair bashing. I'm just having a quick look at the barometers. I think I've scored slightly more hits than they have. Not a great deal. I used her in a port battle yesterday and she was fine. I didn't draw attention from the towers, so hard to know how she'd handle. Oh, hello. Hello? Actually, she's got more crew than me, so I don't want to have any pulling going on, so I'm just going to pull back a little bit. It's kind of even Stevens, this. So, a lot of people don't like the Cerb. I think it's because of the shock factor of moving from the snow to the Cerb. I think you really notice the speed drop. Certainly I did. I'm just trying to get on a bit of a leak and see if I can bounce a couple. Repairs. Just to give me a bit of extra wood. And he's turning away now. Into the backside. And this is where I'll wear, I don't know if he's got longs or carronades. It's very difficult to tell. Try and show my nose, but you might see the turning circle, the reaction of turning. I'm on full left rudder here. It's just nowhere near what you would have got in the snow. That really whips around. Still easy enough to stern camp the big ships, because you are still in a relatively small ship. So now he's only showing me his backside. Cheeky tickle with his chasers. Onto more of a ranged biffo. What I'll try to do now is just flick my front sail around and turn quickly to hopefully get a few shots behind me. Back around. So just looking at this, he's definitely taken more damage than me. What is he? He's a Commodore, so reasonably high ranking. That's why he's got more men than I do. I'm going to work on the basis he's fleeing me due to my superior sailing skills. Seem to have the range of these guns, looking into his curse, fairly well worked out. Again, so now I'm going to try and turn into him, try and draw his shots behind me. Give him a narrower target. And then bring it back round. So we really are, this is just good old-fashioned broadside biffo. And as long as you can outpoint the... Oh, I've got a leak. As soon as I get my shots off, I'm going to survival, but I'd rather get another round of shots and then spin. Oh, the leak's gone. I don't see any water in the hull. And again, try and narrow my profile a tad. I have noticed that if you lose your backside, you do seem to take on water quicker than I ever felt I did in the snow. I don't know if that's because the cannon ports are quite low in this beastie. And we're both going to run out of, in my case, my starboard, in his case, is port. Pretty quickly, these might be high. I think we've also got a chance to reload. Now, let's see if I can turn inside him. Just drop myself. Oh, he's on fire. Here we go. Look at this. He's on fire. I told you they were made of tinder. Isn't that pretty? I'll just zoom in there. Look at that. Burn, baby, burn. So I'm going to assume that does more damage. Drop the speed. Let's see if I can get off the broadside over here as well. And then get her back up to full speed, turn her around again. Keep my front sail level with the wind as best I can, just to increase my rate of turn. She stopped because she's in survival mode, I'm assuming. All she realises I'm about to give her my stronger side for a bit of a biffo. So I'm about to sail into chains. I will actually turn around in a minute. I don't want to give her this side. I'll just get these shots off if I can. And I'm going to try and turn inside her again so I don't get myself into... I'm going to go into the wind, so I need to redo my sails. And you'll see now, you'll feel it now, she's a lot slower turning. Taking a bit of pain there. Let's get the sails up, that'll probably help. So the next patch will significantly adjust the way you allocate your crew. Alright, let's go to full sails, I think that's enough. Should be able to come back and give her a nice shot up the bottom. But Alberic looks in trouble here. Let's change my thing to 100 meters. A broadside straight away. We'll sail in a straight line for a while. Her guns are almost below the water at the back there. I'm quite sure I actually squirted that shot out actually. But they're taking on water. We know they had to go into survival mode because of the fire. We're about to go into chains again. So flick back to 250. Yeah, I think she's sunk by the way. Again, lots of nice hits coming in here. And I've got my sails the opposite way round to the best way to get out of this wind, so just open them up like so. Spin her around, get her past the chains, and then I should be able to go forward, although I think my opponent's going to sink before I need to fire off another set here. And I've got myself nicely lined up should that not be the case, but you'll see her gun ports are below the water there. Mind another. Oh, she's back. It's a bit casual. I didn't bother lining up a ranger. So that's a bit naughty of me. Just keep coming around. So I'm a bit neutral on the Cerb. I find, like I say, as you can see, she's reasonably tanky. We've both given each other laldy here, and let's depower and just sit off it. And there she goes, she's sunk. She's very tanky, catch fire a bit. I'm glad I managed to demonstrate that in the vid. Turns a lot slower than your snow. First of the trimasters. Fast enough to chase down a trader's snow, but with no chasers on your nose. Very hard to tag ships and keep them in combat. If they want to run from you, they can. She'll do. There's a lot of experience I have to gain in this until I get up to the next tier of ships. Anyway, that was a look at the Cerberus. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hit subscribe if you want to stay in tune with the channel and pick up any other naval action fun. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you.